I had a question, and it's not a trick question. This is not one of those questions to where I ask you a question and I already have an answer in mind and I try to counter whatever you say. So it's not one of those. Don't worry about that. But my question is it possible for any fighter that's currently fighting or has fought in the last 25 years to amass such a resume that he'll bump a Langford, a Armstrong, a Robinson, any of those guys off the list? Is it even possible? That's what I want to know. The reason I asked this question is because I was watching an old Dante video, and Dante had asked Kenny Porter. He said, basically, Kenny Porter was accusing Mayweather of cherry picking. That's neither here nor there. But what Dante asked him, he said, do you think that Sean Porter will retire with a better resume than Floyd Mayweather? And Kenny Porter basically said no. And then he said, do you think any fighter that's fighting today would retire with a better resume than Floyd Mayweather? And again, Kenny Porter pretty much said no. I think the only guy who really has a chance would be Bradley. And I don't know how much of a chance that is. I ask this because it seems like it can only be one of two things. Either there's some sort of nostalgia with the old school, maybe some over exaggeration, or boxing is simply getting weaker and weaker and it's dying off. Those are the only things that I can think of because it does seem like the further we go into the future, the least likely we're going to have any guys to knock these older guys off the list. Because that's all it's about. The first 100 fighters were the first top 100 fighters. And ever since then, guys were getting knocked off the list. Now we're hitting a bit of a plateau. Guys, old school guys' spot seems to be more solidified. And it doesn't look like any of these guys that are currently fighting stand a chance of knocking them off the list or displacing them in any way. So that's my question. Again, it's not a trick question. This is nothing I'm going to use and say, aha, you said this to defend any modern fighters. That's my promise. You have it documented in this video. I'm out.